Good morning, everyone. How are you all?
I am fine, thank you. How are you?
Good, thank you very much. Did everyone have their breakfast? Yes? No? Okay. No problem. Those who have not had it, please have it soon after the session, right? Breakfast is the most important meal of the day, which you must never miss. You all know it, right?
It's me, ma'am.
Yes, Advait? Who called me? Okay. What is it, Heza?
PM. Hesa la pieza.
Okay, okay. Is everybody ready with their literature textbook and on page number 13? Page number 13. Yes, everybody is on page number 13? Yes. Okay. My dear students, in the previous session, we have watched the movie and listened to the narration of the story about the Pied Piper of Hamelin. Yes? Are you able to recollect the same? Now, I want one of you to tell me the lesson that you have learned from the story. What is the lesson that you have learned from the story?
Don't be greedy.
Don't be greedy. Yes, very good. Do not be greedy and selfish. Do not be greedy and selfish. Okay. To be greedy means to want more, and more. And being selfish means to keep wanting more and more for ourselves only, not being ready to share things with others. Got it? Being selfish, always thinking about ourselves only. We should never do that. That is the lesson that we have learned from the story of the Pied Piper of Hamelin, right? So today we will be reading the lesson part by part. I will be making you understand the meanings of difficult words, and we will continue with the session. Okay? Are you ready? Let me share the screen. Meanwhile, I request Joseph Sebi to unmute his device and start reading the first paragraph of the lesson. Come on, Joseph, go ahead.
Once upon a time, the city of
Try to read a little more smartly, my dear. A little more. Bring a little more of energy into your voice.
once upon a time,
A little more, Joseph.
once upon a time,
Once upon a time.
the city of Hamlet was filled with rats.
Hmm.
They ran everywhere and ate up all the food. People were so troubled that they went to the mayor. Please do something about the rats, they begged. Just then a tall man entered. How he was wearing a long coat that was
Coat. He was wearing a long coat.
that was half purple and half
That was half purple
and half blue.
I want you to read from just then one more time. Just then, the same sentence.
Just then, a tall man entered. He was wearing a long coat.
He was wearing a long coat
that was half purple and half blue. I am the
piper. I am the Pied Piper.
Charm by which
13.
Get rid of rats. The rats will cost 1,000 coins, he said.
The mayor
agreed.
The mayor agreed. Okay, very good. Thank you, Joseph. Yes, who's calling me?
Parvati.
Yes, what happened, Parvati?
this story's drama in LKG.
You have done?
Yes,
Okay, okay. Was it done by your class?
yes,
Or maybe a group of students, right? Okay, do you remember the story or the drama that you performed?
yes.
Yes, okay, very good. That's great.
Ma'am, I was the rat.
Okay, somebody was the rat. Okay, who was the Pied Piper?
Android.
Sorry?
Android.
Android. Okay, very good. So that means you all will be remembering the story and have understood it very well, right?
Yes.
Yes, yes, very good. Wonderful. I'm glad to hear about it.
Ma'am,
Yeah?
when it was bedtime, I was going to sleep and I was sleeping. So when my mother was cleaning the table,
Huh?
we saw a rat.
Okay. Okay, okay, very good. Okay, let's continue with the lesson.
I thought that was the chicken's drama.
Okay, okay. That was Santom, right? Okay, okay, my dear students. So this story begins with now please wait. Let us continue with the story. We will talk later. Okay? Once upon a time, the city of Hamlin was filled with rats. At which place is the story occurring?
The city of Hamelin.
Fantastic. At the city of Hamlin. And the problem was caused by the rats. The city was filled with rats and they ran everywhere. They were everywhere. And not just being everywhere, they ate up all the food. My dear students, ate is the past tense of which word? Eat. Yes. The past tense of eat is ate. Okay. The people were so troubled. They were very much disturbed by the rats that they went to the mayor. Finally, to get a solution, to get freedom from the rats, they went to the mayor. Who is the mayor? Who is the mayor? The head of a particular city. Yes, very good. The head of a particular city or the in charge of a main person in charge of a city is called the mayor. And they begged. Begged means to request again and again. To request again and again. And they said, please do something about the rats. We are fed up of them. We are so troubled. Please help us out of this situation. Just then, as the people of the city were discussing with the mayor, at the same time, a tall man entered. A tall man. Tall means someone who has very good height. Very good height. He entered the mayor's office. The tall man was wearing a long coat. What was he wearing? He was wearing a long coat that was half purple and half blue. Evina, unmute your device and tell me what color was the coat of the tall man? What color was the coat?
Half purple and half blue.
I want the answer in a complete sentence, my dear. The tall man's coat.
The tall man's coat
Coat
was half purple and half blue.
Fantastic. This is the way I want each one of you to answer. I don't want half answers. Always try to answer in complete sentences. All right? Did everybody get it? That way you will be able to frame your own sentences. Yeah, good job, Evina. Thank you. And he introduced himself. The tall man, you're welcome. After entering the room, introduced himself. He said, I'm the Pied Piper. My dear students, I believe this word pied must be a new term for you. You must have heard about when you learned this story. But do you know the meaning of pied? P-I-E-D. Does anyone know the meaning of pied?
No.
No?
Yes.
Okay, no worries. I'll tell you. Pied means of different colors. Pied of different colors. C-O-L-O-U-R-S. Colors. The meaning of pied is of different colors. What did the Pied Piper have which had different colors on it?
His coat.
His coat was half purple and half blue. But what was the thing that he used to
Pipe.
lure the people or attract the people? Yes, somebody said the right answer.
The pipe.
Pipe, yes, the pipe. Can you see this image here? This is the pipe of the Pied Piper, and the pipe was of different colors. Pied Piper. Okay. I have a secret charm, he said. I have a secret charm by which I can get rid of the rats. Secret charm means something magical. It can be a magical tune. It can be some magical words. It can be something magical which can lure people. L-U-R-E. Lure means to attract people. To attract people or animals, anything that the person wishes to attract. By which I can get rid of. You must always read these three words when they come. They must be read together. Get rid of. The meaning of get rid of is to free someone from something. Here the people of the city of Hamelin were disturbed, troubled by the rats. So the Pied Piper was ready to make them free from the trouble caused by the rats. Understood? Yes. So get rid of means, to get rid of means to make someone free of some trouble. To make someone free of some trouble. We will do the learning part later, but now you understand. That is more important. Okay? Because if you understand things, it will help you to remember them better. Do you agree with me? Do you agree? So how do you show that you're agreeing? Yes, Bennett has already shown. Very good. Agree. Yes, we agree with each other. The same way, the mayor also agreed. How much did the Pied Piper say that it would cost him to do that work?
1,000 coins.
1,000 coins. Fantastic. And the mayor agreed. Do you remember the meaning of agreed?
Yes.
Say yes. Agreed means to have the same opinion or same thought about something. Say yes, yes, I agree with you. I have the same opinion as you. I have the same thought as you. Clear? Is this part clear for you?
Yes. Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Okay, very good. Anurag, please continue reading.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Very good children. All of you are very good children.
The piper took out his pipe and started playing a merry tune.
Merry.
Merry tune.
Merry. Try to roll the R, Anurag. Merry.
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 Merry. Yeah. Okay, continue.
Tune. All the rats came running out of the houses. He sat on the riverside playing his tune. The rat ran into the water
And drowned.
and drowned.
Drowned.
The mayor was greedy
Mm.
and refused to pay the money.
And refused to pay the money. I know there are many new words here. No worries, I'll be explaining everything to you. You know it, right? Yes. Okay. So, thank you, Anura. Try to read well. Good. Yes? Who's calling me? Okay. So, the piper took out his pipe and started playing a merry tune. He took out the instrument that he used to play music with. The name of that instrument is the pipe. And he started playing a merry tune. The meaning of the word merry is happy. Merry means happy. A tune which used to make people feel happy. What did he play with his pipe?
Merry tune.
A merry tune or a happy tune. And all the rats came running out of the houses. My dear students, where were all the rats hiding?
Houses.
Inside the houses. But when they heard the merry tune, yes, when they heard the merry or happy tune, all of them came running out of the houses. And the Pied Piper sat on the riverside. Riverside means the side of the river. The sides, every river has two sides, right? You all know that. So the Pied Piper was playing his tune on his pipe, and at the same time, he sat on the side of the river, playing his tune. The rats ran into the water. The rats were very much lured, attracted towards the tune, and they followed the Pied Piper. Follow means to move or walk behind someone or something. The rats, when the Pied Piper came near the river, the rats followed him and all of them went into the water and drowned. Drowned. The meaning of drowned is to die. To die in water. Yes, very good. Drowned means to die in water. Drowned means to die in water. Okay. But the mayor was greedy. Once all the rats drowned, everybody in the city was very happy. They were finally free of the trouble. They finally had got rid of the rats. But the mayor was greedy. Greedy means he wanted more and more and more, and he wanted to keep everything for himself. He was not ready to share with the people who deserved it. And being greedy, the mayor refused to pay the money. Refused means to say no. No. There are some people who are not ready to share things with others. The mayor of this city of Hamlin was such a person. He was very greedy. He was very selfish. Though the Pied Piper had done his work beautifully in a wonderful way. But the mayor refused. Means he said, no, I'm not going to pay you the money. My dear students, what is the meaning of refuse? To say
no.
To say no. To say no. Okay, very good. Did everybody understand till here? All the words, difficult words? Yes. Okay, Santom, continue reading. Please mute everybody.
Then the Pied Piper played another tune. This time,
Where is the accent? You are not supposed to use the accent, put on the accent only in the accent period. No, you are not supposed to do that. Use it always. Whatever you are learning, in whichever class, you must put it to use. Okay, Santa? Come on, go ahead. Why don't you start from the beginning, then the piper?
Then the Pied Piper played other.
Is it another tune? Tune. Yeah.
This time.
Not these.
This
time.
This time. All the children come.
R-U-N-N-I-N-G. Running. Running.
Running out.
Out.
Out they followed the piper
The piper.
to the
M-O-U-N. Mount. T-A-I-N. Tain. Mountain. Mountain.
A door
Opened. O-P-E-N-E-D. Opened.
opened
Hmm.
the
A door opened in the
mountain.
in the mountain.
And they went
Hmm.
inside
Mhm. Then
the door
Hmm. Then the door
closed.
Then the door closed. Okay, Santom, you're trying to read quite well. Thank you.
Welcome, ma'am.
Okay. So when the mayor was not ready to pay the piper his money, the piper got angry and sad, right? He had done the work in a very beautiful way, but he was not given his money. So he played another tune. Do you remember? In the beginning, to get rid of the rats, he played a merry tune or a happy tune. This time, he played another tune. And this time, who all came running out?
Children.
All the children of the city of Hamelin came running out. They were lured by the tune. They were attracted by the tune. They followed the piper to the mountain. What is the meaning of follow? Do you remember? Tirtha, follow means?
To move.
To follow means?
To move with the person or a thing.
Yes, fantastic. Very good. Here, the children follow. Yeah, welcome. They followed the piper to the mountain. All the children of the city followed, went behind the Pied Piper, and finally they reached the mountain. What is a mountain? You can see in this image here, the raised parts of the ground, which are sometimes very tall. They are called mountains. Understood, everybody? And there is a particular name for a smaller mountain. What is it? We have learned this. Hill. Very good. Very good. A small mountain is called a hill. And what happened when the Pied Piper and the children reached the mountain? Suddenly a door opened in the mountain. What opened in the mountain? Door opened in the mountain and they all went inside. Then we saw that the Pied Piper closed the door using something. What was that? A huge rock. It is better to use the word rock because stones are generally small in size, but rocks are huge or very big in size. Okay, they the Pied Piper used a huge rock to close the door. Do you remember watching that in the video? Yes. Okay, fine. Very good. Now, Ritika, unmute your device and please read the last paragraph.
The people were horrified. They went to the mayor. All the children are gone. Please do something, they begged. The mayor paid the piper his money. The piper played yet another tune
and the children came back to their thankful parents.
Fantastic, Ritika. You are trying to read it. Beautiful. Very good. The people were horrified. Who can tell me the meaning of the word horrified?
Scared. Chaitanya.
Yeah, yes, Chaitanya.
Completely shocked and scared.
Yes, completely shocked and scared. If you write the word shocked, that itself is enough. Shocked. Horrified means shocked. They could not believe that their children had not returned back home. They were very scared and shocked. Okay. The people were horrified or shocked, and they went to the mayor again. All the children are gone. They begged. Begged means to request repeatedly, to request again and again. Yes. And they said, all the children are gone. Please do something about it. The mayor at that time, he realized his mistake, and what did he do? He paid the piper his money. He paid the piper his money. And this time, the piper played yet another tune. And what happened at that time? The final tune. All the children came back to their thankful parents. The parents were so happy to get their children back. And all the other people of the city learned a lesson. What is the lesson that they learned? Don't be greedy. Don't be selfish. Okay. Don't be greedy and selfish. Did you all enjoy the story?
Yes.
You have learnt many new words, their meanings and usage, right?
Yes.
Why don't we write down the meanings, discuss some meanings and write them down? Come on, I want all of you to be on page number 14 and write with me. I'll be choosing some words and we will be discussing and you have to write. So put a tick mark on the words that we are going to learn, write and learn the meanings of. The first word, mayor. I'm going to ask you. Everybody must mute the device. Advait PM, the meaning of mayor. The meaning of mayor.
Yes, ma'am.
Mayor means? Mayor.
The head of a city.
Yes, very good. So please write the head of a city. Mayor means the head of a city. Okay, very good, Advait. Thank you. Anayv.
Thank you, ma'am.
You're welcome. Anayv, the meaning of pied. Pied. P-I-E-D. Unmute, Anayv. What happened? Unmute your device. Just touch the speaker icon one time.
Ma'am, I cannot see the board.
Why?
Jan case not see the board.
Maybe you're facing network issues there. Anayv, unmute your device. He is not able to unmute the device. I'll come back to you later. Yes, Anayv, yes. Can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Tell me the meaning of pied. Do you remember? Pied.
Different colors.
Of different colors. Very good. O-F. Of different. D-I-F-F-E-R-E-N-T. Different colors. C-O-L-O-U-R-S. Colors. Of different colors. Very good, Anay. Thank you. Mitra, the meaning of secret charm? Secret charm.
Words that have power.
Okay, very good. I'll make it simpler for you. Magical words. Magical words. It may be a magical tune as well. Okay, it depends. Something magical. Magical words.
So we can write.
Yeah, I have instructed all of you to write.
So we can write tunes or words.
You may write both, no problem. Karthik, the meaning of drowned.
Yes, ma'am.
Meaning of drowned.
See. See.
Drowned. All the rats followed the Pied Piper into the water and drowned. What is the meaning of drowned? To
Die in the water.
yes, drowned means, I think Advait gave the answer, yes?
Yes.
Yes,
Driving.
to die in water. To die, or I think we can use the word under, that will be better. To die under water. That will be better, okay? To die underwater, because they went inside and they went under the water, right? Underwater, to die underwater. Then the next word is Wilfred, refused. Tell me the meaning of refused. Refused. ED, past tense form. What is the meaning of refused? Said yes or no? Wilfred, refused means said yes or no?
No.
Said no. Said no. What did the mayor say to the Pied Piper? He said, no, I am not going to give you the money. Said no, right, Wilfred?
Not the Pied Piper. The mayor.
The mayor. Did I say Pied Piper? Okay, sorry about that. The mayor refused. Yes, Madhav, the meaning of horrified. Madhav,
Yes, ma'am.
horrified.
Shout.
Shocked, very good. SHOCKED, shocked. Horrified means shocked. Okay, I hope everybody has understood the meanings. Do not worry if you have not been able to complete. It's time for me to wind up the session, so I have to stop sharing here. I will be sending the notes to you in the group. If you have missed out something, you may please complete it then. Okay? My dear ones?
Ma'am, please share.
Yeah, I will be sending the notes, my dear. Thank you very much. See you in the next class. Bye-bye.
Bye, ma'am.
Bye-bye.
Bye, ma'am. Thank you.